So for advanced zero, it's 10 reps per leg, single-legged. And I put video here of Alyssa doing it on 2 legs. There would be nothing wrong with doing 20 reps per set, 2 legs. Now, what we're gonna do is you're gonna do that 10 each leg, but before steps 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, you're gonna get a full 5 sets, essentially to failure because of how far you stand, right? So if you hit failure, if you can't get up, you just stand a little bit closer. So full 5 sets to failure on advanced zero. This is our first line of defense, whether it be walking or decelerating. First thing that hits the ground is that heel, or going to jump off one foot. In a lot of sports, you end up planting through the heel. Plus, this just gets a lot of blood flow all the way up under those knees as well as in the front of the ankle. So if we're gonna be trying to improve that ankle mobility, it makes sense to also be addressing the other side of the ankle. We run into problems when we neglect some area of the body. So the answer is inclusion, not exclusion. The front of the ankle is important. With body weight alone, we can really get an incredible effect. And if we want to load, then we have the Tibialis bar. This was originally popularized by Bob Gajda, one of the early bodybuilders. He ended up becoming a miracle worker for extending pro athlete careers. Now, if you look at this, you see that stretch is really good. Look at that stretch in the bottom position. So here, we're doing 10 reps before steps 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 sets of 10, but 10 means this. If you hit 10 and it's not that challenging, keep going, okay? We're talking about 5 sets to failure. This is not a drill. Tibialis training is not a drill. Tibialis training is strength training. The same way you would get strong in any area of your body. We can get elite tibialis. Any of us can get elite tibialis compared to the norm because almost no one is training this area. Fell out of style, stopped being produced. My Australian buddy, the home gym guy, revived this tib bar. Now it makes it so easy to push to failure. So if 10 is easy, go to failure, add a little more weight the next set. If you're hitting failure, before 10, then okay, I could go a little bit lighter. So there you go, advanced zero and loaded simple tibialis protocols. Boom, you get it done, go right to the next step. In fact, it gives you a break from training opposing areas. So this allows us to get 5 sets to failure without really taking much longer in our workout, without altering the structure of our workout. So we still get to work all these awesome areas, but putting that money in the bank, 5 sets to failure over time, yes, any of us can get world-class tibialis for our respective ages, sports, etc. Last but not least, it's worth mentioning that this is not a more advanced tool. Yes, I think you should master your body weight first because then you can't cheat it. You have to get good with your own body weight. This is gonna give us a really strictly measurable relationship between training and real life. However, once you've got that body weight down, yes, this allows even more precise measurement, but as I put a video of Alyssa here, it also allows greater regression. What about someone who can't even walk? What about someone who can't really get much distance on the body weight version of tibialis raise, so they can't get much stretch? You can go as light as you want on this. Someone who can't even walk could use this. So the tool both allows more strict measurement. It's more fun once you've trained body weight to then mix it up and be able to have an exact amount of load and try to lift it. But it also allows greater regression than even our body weight alone. So it could really help in rehabilitation type settings for anyone, even if they couldn't walk.